bizarre being on that show because I was 26, 27 when I was on the show, and I was sitting
big money. Wow!
But it was also confusing. I
funny.
felt like such an imposter. I was like, someone's gonna figure out that I don't belong here.
That's funny.
And then I'm gonna have to go
like
get a
that.
job.
That's nice, though. That's a good. That's a good person to be feeling like that. I think I was a cocky fuck who was like, yeah, baby, they figured it out. I'm here. But I literally didn't get shit growing up. I auditioned for shit and never got. Nobody liked me.
Really?
Every audition, they were just like. I would talk to my agent after and be like, nervously asking what they say, and then they'd have to be, well, did you read the sides before? I'd be like, what do you mean? That's what they said? Of course I read the sides. They were like, I thought you didn't know it that well. I go, what? I thought I knew it real well. They didn't like it. They think that you're. They would use words to kind of be gentle with me, but just say you're not ready yet.
Yeah. Well, it's funny how. You have confidence when you're young, and you really do think that you're ready. Like, I remember thinking that, like, at open mic nights. Like, you'd see someone on stage, and they were bombed. Like, God, I wish I could go up there.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
I would have bombed, too. Like,
yeah, of course, yes.
Or
watching another actor, and you go, when you were young, and you see someone your age on a show, you'd be like, oh, what's with what? I could fucking crush that shit. And then you realize, looking back, oh, that guy was pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Well, news radio was fortunate because I got to play like a more retarded version of myself. It was like basically like into a lot of conspiracy theories and weird and delusional. It was like a version of me. So the writers are very
Did they
smart.
know that? They were writing it that way? I see.
Figured me out after a while and started writing stuff in.
That's funny.
I would talk to them about fucking UFO projects
wow,
that were
man.
top secret shit, and then they'd put all that kind of stuff in the script.
That's cool.
Because I was into stupid things. I was fascinating.
You got into that shit real young.
Oh yeah. I was
alone in your head, or you had somebody who brought it up to you and you started going with that.
Well, with conspiracies, a friend of mine who was in a band gave me a book once when I was on the road, and it was a book called Best Evidence by this guy David Lifton. It's all about the Kennedy assassination. He's like, you got to read this. The government killed Kennedy. I was like, what?
Okay, gotcha.
I remember reading this book, going, what the fuck?
Right.
I read this book. It was just really funny, and I went on stage after I read it and bombed. And I apologized to the club owner. I was like, "Look, man, I'm funnier than that. I read this
My
fucking
mind
book,
wasn't right."
And they're like, "Don't read it tomorrow." I promise, I'm not going to read it tomorrow. Tomorrow night I killed,
weird.
and I killed the next night because I put the book down. I said, "You got to be." I didn't
dude.
bomb terrible, but it was flat. It wasn't good. I was in a weird headspace.